Alexis, what was that hairstyle? McGinty. Kevin, let's talk. I could be a thick. Lindy, this is not Chucky. Alexis, is this your decision day? Jana, have you been in Mitch's house? You nasty. Every weekend is a lot though. Get out. They did not give this couple a little brown baby. Here we go. What? Don't come for me. I got a confession. Come on, Justin. She wildin'. Abbott Elementary comes on. I'm living my best love story. I hate those. Why are you just so mad at him? What did he joke about and why was he nervous? These two about to be our Woody and Amani of this season. I have some exclusive content that I want to share with y'all. What up, Mafs fam, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love. With me, your girl Donna Rizzo, aka Rizzo. You know what? Someone asked me to change my chain around or reverse the video. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna remember to change this. And I forgot until right now. For those of you guys who do not know me, I am your girl Rizzo. We do Married at First Sight, Real Housewives of Potomac, Insecure, Rap Shit, Big Brother, Love is Blind. We do a bunch of TV show recaps. Look at that. For people who love TV just as much as I do. Listen, if this is your first time here, welcome. I don't know how you got here. It's probably not from the journey so far since we didn't see any promotion for it, but if you did watch it and you're here, welcome. If you have no idea of what I'm talking about, guys, I was on another special, but it aired before the episode, so it aired at 7 p.m. and then the episode came on at 8. It was very quick. This was that 1 hour episode. I remember saying like, yo, look, I'm leaving it all on the table. I'm not gonna hold back. There were other times when I did not like my performance and I felt like, oh, maybe I'm saying too much or maybe I'm speaking too much. And the editing reflected that. And I was like, yo, f that. This time, Kevin, let's talk. You guys do DVR. If you do record Married at First Sight, it likely recorded with you is the episode right before episode 12. So check your DVRs for that one. If you do not DVR and you have on demand or whatever it is that you have, go back. I think it is season 15, episode 85. So it's not going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4 or in between, you know how they have like the after parties, but it's going to be episode number 85. So my television actually sees it in numerical order. So it's towards the end. All right. But for my old returning folks, welcome back, y'all. New heads, listen, this is a very different recap than you see other shows or other people recap because unlike them, I do a live reaction recap. So I will be watching the show along with you and commenting. I want you to feel like you're having a viewing party with me, like you're sitting right next to me on my couch. That's still not here, y'all, but it's coming in a month. Praise him. I feel like that baby meme. Praise him. Listen, it is right around the corner. Will it come before this season ends? Also, please make sure you stay until the end because I do ask the question that I want everyone to engage with. A lot of times it's about the drama that we saw at the very end of the episode, but I've been doing a good job, right? I'm bigging myself up. I've been doing a good job of not doing that purposefully. No? Okay. Also, truly and honestly, I have no idea what this episode is about. Actually, because it's called Baby Move or some shit. I did see a preview where Lindy and Miguel are holding babies, which reminds me of I can't remember if that was Maury, where those teens were like, I want to have a baby, and then they would give them the baby, and then you would check later. Maybe it was Ricky Lake. You would check later with the little key and see how bad of a parent those teenage girls were. Somebody help me. What was that? But yo, also, before we get into this, I have some exclusive content that I want to share with y'all. I'm going to start by saying viewer discretion is advised. If you are a pet lover or you are very sensitive to seeing interactions with pets, like if the Newton and the Maya pet scene really got to you and you couldn't watch that, you had to look away, you may not want to see this. But I have some exclusive content about Maya and this farm. I don't know if you remember, but last episode, I was like, where is Maya? Like, that was one of my poll questions. One of my poll questions was like, is she still in jail? Is she becoming a sheepdog? Is she still in training? Like, what's going on? And I found out the answer to this. Guys, I want you to take a good look at this video that I'm posting here. I'm going to make it a little larger so you can see it, but this is a video of Maya on the farm. Maya, you'll see, is the one that's on the leash by one of the owners, and they have another dog running up to Maya off leash. Apparently, they've had issues before. Owners and everyone knew it, but Maya was the one that was on the leash. Does this remind you of anything? Okay. And Maya goes and attacks this dog who is running at her. What do these trainers or owners or whoever this is, farm people do? They take a bat out and they beat this dog. I'm gonna let you listen to what is happening and listen to how Maya sounds as she is getting pulled away, wrapped up in her leash, and beaten by these people. And what I did hear is that Justin saw this video, or this video somehow leaked to Justin, and he immediately removed Maya from the situation, rightfully so. Like, this man was trying to help her get training with these people that he entrusted to make her better so that they could bring Maya back into the house with Newton, who's all up in the bed, playing with her owner and whatnot, making scrapbooks. And here these people are hitting this dog. That's not training. I had to post this because I got a lot of, like I made the decision. I got a lot of comments on Twitter, especially, about me not going in on Justin enough for getting rid of his dog. And you know, I have issues with people going so hard for animals and never going hard for humans who are actually being abused. I was gonna say, not to say one is more important than the other, but it is. Humans are actually more important. That doesn't mean dogs are not important, but you know what I'm saying? Okay. So also, don't fight the messenger, because I ain't give Maya up. I ain't send Maya to Alcatraz. I ain't tell Maya she gotta live on a farm. So don't come for me. And don't expect me to yell at Justin either. So stop this. But yeah, y'all, let's get into this episode because I need some joy. I need some positivity after that, because these things that have happened this week leading up to this episode, I say this week, but like 5 minutes ago, even leading up to this episode, have not been great for me. So Married at First Sight, y'all need to turn this around, okay? Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, look, y'all, it's another episode starting with Miguel cooking. Who'd have thunk it? I got a confession. I know I feel comfortable telling y'all all of this, but this has been on my heart for a couple of weeks. I get really upset, like more upset than I need to, when I see Newton just walking around this house. I know, it's crazy. This shit made me so upset that Newton is just walking. And now, especially now, knowing what's going on with Maya. This is not Newton's fault, I don't think. Even though Newton did walk by and Newton was growling too. That's just not how we saw it originally. If you look close, you could see Newton was growling. It was just the mustache prevented that. But anyway, it makes me more upset than it should. I know. Y'all, Luna needs so much care. This is actually crazy. And this is called baby. I keep saying baby move. I really need to figure out what this episode. Listen, if Kristen wants to have kids, how's she gonna deal with kids and a dog who requires so much? This is how them dogs be like hating the babies, because the babies take all their time from their mothers and their fathers. That's gonna be Luna. Unless Luna about to kick the bucket and then God's gonna bring down the baby story. Who's Shayna? Who this person? Shayna, have you been in Mitch's house? You just let it look like that? That's why Shayna not dating you. Shayna wanted to date you at first, and then you invited her over and she said nope. See, this is exactly what Kristen was talking about. Mitch said he made a joke during sex and Kristen didn't take too kindly to that. Now, Mitch jokes too much. Kristen can be a little too serious. But Mitch, what you say? What joke did you make during sexy time? Mitch, is called sexy time, not comedy hour. We get Dr. Pia twice this season? I thought we were only getting extras once. Okay, so she's the new Dr. Viviana. Dr. Pia thick. Y'all see that? Dr. Pia thick. Q-U, thick. Now, this is the first outfit that Stasha has worn that I just do not like. It looks too prairie, like it don't look her. I'm not a good print person. Hello, I don't know. I feel like every outfit y'all have seen of me is a solid, may have words on it, but no print. So maybe I'm not the right person for this, but yeah, I don't know. Is she AKA? Is that it? Because they both wearing these bright pinks and she's wearing pink and green. Is Stasha AKA? Oh, that's not even pink and green, my bad. Is this post-therapy Nate? Y'all hear Nate asking Stasha for what he wants and what he needs? Is that what he's getting from therapy? The unfortunate part about this is I actually understand Stasha. It's not you, it's me. I'll wait for Dr. P to be like, that's a trauma response. Because Stasha, that's a trauma response. What a good activity for Stasha and Nate. They need this. If y'all remember during wedding dress shopping, Stasha had the conversation with her sister and her mom, and she was like, I'll let him make decisions. We can start real slow. Like, what do you want on your pizza? Something real small. But she was like, she's going to run everything. This is exactly what she is. And you know, she ain't lied to us. It's not like Stasha came into this saying that she was going to do or be someone else. She is who she said she was. Relinquishing this control is going to be good for her. Sasha, you ain't got no drawers on with that dress. Or you got a thong. I can see. You nasty. Y'all fucking. Wait, Alexis goes out every weekend? So does Justin never get a Saturday with his wife? Justin, why don't you plan something for her? Every weekend is a lot though. I mean, as long as your partner doesn't feel slighted. Like, if you want to go out, that's cool. But like, if he wants to spend time with you, you have to be able to say no. If he needs more you time, you got to be able to compromise. That's the thing. Facts. This is your partner, not just your weekday partner. Hold up. Did she say she was out for an hour and a half? Alexa, just lie to him and tell him you're going to the grocery store. Y'all see what I'm talking about though? Look at Alexis's response when Dr. Pia came in. Hi, honey. She doesn't hi, honey, Dr. Pepper or Pastor Cal. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to stop saying this, but I'm telling y'all. Her name is not honey. Her name is Dr. Pia. It's hi, Dr. Pia. No, baby. Will always be funny to me. I was just saying I was going over here, baby. Is Alexis tipsy right now talking to Dr. Pia? See, you heard what Alexis said. She said it's not like you planning anything. Like, it's not like Justin is planning stuff for them and she's choosing to go with her friends. He ain't planning nothing and she want to be out on the weekend. If he did plan it, she said she would choose him. All right, I'm not mad at this. I think that's a bit extreme, y'all. If she wants to go out every weekend, your response is, well, why did you get married? That's not a response to why do you go out every weekend. See, this is how I know I'm not a therapist, because when I ask you a question and your response is, oh, I wanted to be married because of this, but no, I'm not asking you why you didn't want to be married. I'm not asking you what is different about this view of marriage that you had in your mind. No, I'm asking you why you wanted to be married. Stop the but. Alexis said no. Dr. Pia was like, oh, do you feel like you're ready to be married? Or do you feel like you're ready to be married to Justin? And Alexis was basically like, no. Alexis, is this your decision day? Come on, Justin. He said, look, I'm not trying to be an option. You a catch, but I'm a catch too. Y'all, Alexis just keep talking. She does not let this man get a word in. Excuse me, who did Dr. Pia's brows? Is this a makeup artist? Ching, is this you? Robert, is this you? I need these eyebrows. Show yourself. Hold up. What question is Alexis answering right now? Because the question was about sexual intimacy. And now Alexis is over here talking about the previous conversation. It's almost like Alexis isn't listening. She's only waiting for her turn to respond. And she feels like her first response didn't get enough. So she's going back to that original statement. Yo, Shorty said, I feel dismissed by both of y'all. One, oh shit. Two, you feel like the therapist is dismissing you? She wildin', y'all. She telling the therapist how to do her job. She telling her what she heard her say. I inferred from you that you did X, Y, and Z, and you said I'm an unfit wife. What? Y'all, this is crazy. I honestly think Alexis is tipsy here. And that's why they showed us her like taking that drink back. This has to be alcohol. She's gonna apologize for this later. This is wild, y'all. I gotta finish out this scene because Abbott Elementary comes on and I'm not halfway. But oh, and my charger. Abbott Elementary comes on and I said I'm a live stream or a live tweet while that's on. Y'all, how am I only 20, 30 minutes in? I was supposed to be at 9 o'clock with y'all halfway through this episode and I'm only a quarter. Save me. She said, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, y'all. I hate those responses. I like what Dr. Pia said. She said she hurt you by saying essentially she didn't want to be married to you or she wasn't ready to be married to you specifically. And so you said, you know what? Since my ring is a sign of marriage, that shit hurt me. I'm gonna take my ring off to show you I don't want to be married to you either. And I'm gonna hurt you just as much as you hurt me. Meanwhile, Alexis ain't even see it. Or if she did, she didn't even care. Ooh, y'all. This therapy session was so needed. They both have to change their behaviors for sure because they're not gonna get anywhere with this. And I thought this was a short after the wedding. They didn't even get to their sexual intimacy activity. What we gonna do about them? Because I know that's what this episode is about. Okay, I'm back. On to Lindy and Miguel. Lindy got the same pants on that Dr. Pia got on. Wait, y'all notice Lindy is like transforming. Her hair is darker. And I told you her hair was going to be darker by the reunion. Her hair is darker. She wears it curly a lot more. She's rocking a lot of hoops. Big, bold lips. Skin out. Tatas up. Is Lindy being more free now that she got Miguel? Or is Miguel turning her out? Or is this cosplay Puerto Rican style? Y'all, they did not give this couple a little brown baby. I love Lindy's laugh. Lindy has one of the most purest laughs of this whole season. They did the opposite of the restaurant, because that restaurant is Miguel first, Lindy second, right? No, that's the baby. The baby is Miguel first, Lindy second, McGindy. The restaurant was Lindy first, Miguel last. So that was Linguel. Lingel. Y'all heard Miguel give the baby her last name? I don't know if it was as the baby's middle name or like 2 last names or hyphenated, but Miguel, we heard you. I see you compromising. You was listening? Son, I can't. McGindy is hilarious, y'all. Lindy, this is not Chucky, okay? They did not give you a baby that moves on its own. We're here with Baby iRobot. What do you think they're giving you? Why Lindy look so tired right now? Or is she tipsy? I don't know. Yeah, Lindy drinks. Lindy, why your eyes low? Or like real bags? Like what's going on? Are you tired? Did our boy Miguel keep you up all night? Lindy, it's a body shot. You have to take the whole thing to swallow and then take your glass out. You don't put it in your mouth and then put it back in the glass. Why is baby so dark? Ain't no way in hell white woman Lindy and very light Puerto Rican man Miguel is making this brown baby. It's a slim chance, because jeans is crazy, but it's a slim chance that their baby's gonna be this brown. Y'all heard Miguel? He said, I'm living my best love story. I love to hear Kristen talking about her mom, because she talks so much about her dad and like gets so emotional with her dad. And she only refers to her mom as being very strict. I'm glad she has like good moments and memories with her mom that she talks about too. Okay, her mom is Cuban. I thought she was some Central American, but her mom is Cuban. I told y'all the immigrant families, especially women. No, that's not especially women, because a lot of the Caribbean men are hard too. I'm telling you, I knew it. I could tell based on how, one, her mother looks, but 2, the stories that she tells about how her mother parents. This is the product of an immigrant woman. Kristen, why she get so upset at Mitch right there? I know she was having a little moment, but Mitch was genuinely asking a question, just clarifying. Why you get so mad at him? I just feel like that anger and frustration was just not warranted for this situation. See, that's that compounded emotion right there. That's that compounded anger and frustration, because you've been holding it in from other events or other things that y'all have gone through. And now you're making this situation bigger than it actually is, when he was just clarifying with you, because you're talking about, oh, I admire her as a child because look where she is today. We're not talking about where she is today. We're talking about how you admired her as a child. You ain't see into the future. Mitch's question was right. Why you so mean? Okay, why is there so much silence here, y'all? Dr. Pia, we need you to actually chime in. There's no reason why Mitch had to break this dead air right here. Like, come on, girl. The therapist here, we need you to facilitate a conversation with them. Kristen, what is it that you were feeling? Mitch, why did you feel the need to come in? Like, mixed in with some psychology isms or something that like has meaning, stories, and history. Come on. Now, Mitchell, what other children do you think she's talking about? You pulling a Nate on us right now? What do you think she's talking about? When he gets nervous, he jokes a lot. What did he joke about and why was he nervous? My brain is like going through a list of like what Mitch could have said in a bed. One, when he orgasmed, he could have said blast off. Or maybe he counted down, because you know he's like a Star Trek guy. Maybe he like counted down until beam me up or something and ruined the moment for Kristen. Or maybe because he's so obsessed with her and her mom's boobs that he made like a sound when he was a little swashbuckling. Can I say that? I don't know. Or because we know Kristen hates his voices, he could have been like, all right, here we go. Or go team go, to get them to come together. Okay, wait, she just said what he did or what he said would have been okay in a 10-year long marriage, but not in something that is this new. What did he say? Question number 1 for this video. What do you think Mitch joked about during sex? Something that bothered Kristen, but it would have been okay enough if they were married for 10 years. I saw that moment where Kristen said, oh, and this week he didn't have any of his Mitchisms. And it made Mitch sad. He was like, he's sad that she doesn't like all of him. And his Mitchisms, the things that makes him him, she's glad to not have gotten last week. We have a bassinet for this baby because we cannot have this baby sleeping in the middle of us. I love these two, y'all. Lindy was like, actually, I will be breastfeeding. And Miguel says, you want to practice that now? Are these two about to be our Woody and Amani of this season? I know this is crazy to say, but My goodness. If they stay together, they get pregnant next month. You know that, right? Like 2 months after the reunion. Excuse me? No. Alexis, what was that hairstyle? We're going to go back. I'm not even going to rewind. We're going to get back to that. Alexis, what? Y'all see how giggly Stasha is? I hate this, y'all, but Stasha open. Stasha got the goods, and she is open, so giggly, so touchy-feely, so much more calm now. It's the goods, and he said, I love you. I'm falling in love with you. Oh, doggy style's the obvious answer, Kristen? Is it? Oh, okay. It's your little flat booty. I respect your decision, though. Y'all just watching this scene, Kristen's face while Mitch is talking about sex is actually... It's like she's embarrassed, even though she felt comfortable talking about it, to hear him talking about it to her. She's just like, oh, okay. These two are cute too. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it on a cuddle on the beach. Listen, did Alexis and Justin take up this whole first half of this episode? I feel like the only thing I really saw, that's not true, besides Miguel, no, McGindy, was Alexis and Justin arguing so much with each other, with the air, and with Dr. Pia. I actually want my question to be about Alexis going out, but how do I want to phrase it? I want to talk about your social life as it relates to your significant other, because I will say, I was in Alexis's shoes, not like going out every weekend, but I would want to go and hang out with my girls too. Like, I lived with my ex. I saw you every day, all day. Sometimes I still wanted to go have girls' night. And at that point, I don't think any of my girlfriends, like in that group that I would always go out with, had significant others. So it was normal for me to go out with just them. And he got upset like, wow, oh my God, y'all, this is the same what I told you, argue about everything. He would just be like, if you're going out with them, that means that you have more fun with them than you have with me, or you want to spend more time with them than you do, whatever it was. And I was just like, what? Sometimes I need girls' night, and that doesn't include you. I'm not going to bring you as the 5th, 7th wheel in my girls' night. One, that's going to change our dynamics. It's going to change their dynamics, and it's not going to be a girls' night. So I understand Alexis to a degree, because it can't be every night. On the other side, I had another boyfriend who went out every Sunday or Saturday, whatever it was. It was once a weekend minimum with his boys. It was like sports related. It was sports bar to do this or whatever. Actually, usually sports and drinking. And I was just like, listen, this is cool because I like having my alone time, but you're not going to be dating your boys more than you date me. So listen, if you got free time to go out with them, you're going to have free time enough to plan a date for me and you. And that was really the compromise there. There's a disconnect between these two, and I don't know, y'all. I'm not going as far to be like Alexis doesn't want to be married if she still wants to go out, because to me, that's just crazy. Also, I'm going to shut up because I'm veering away from the question. The question is, and remember, it's not that Alexis said Justin is planning anything else. Is Alexis wildin' for going out every weekend? She's not going out for hours and hours. She's going out 1 to 3 hours a week. Sometimes she's just going to brunch, y'all. I don't know. I wrestle because it's like, damn, every weekend, can we get like a wake up on Saturday? Can we have a day to ourselves, even if it's in the house? But then if you're not doing nothing, I don't fault you either. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I can't figure out this Alexis and Justin thing. And please don't think like a 50, 60, 70-year-old person. Alexis is what? I think she's still in her 20s or maybe early 30s. I don't know. I think she's in her late 20s. Let's remember that too. Her life doesn't end when she gets married, but it should change. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be dropping part 2 for the second section. I did not announce that to the new folks here. Yeah, we split this up into 2 pieces because it takes me a while to edit. But do y'all know I had a 30-minute part 1 the other week and y'all watched it? It's really making me think, should I combine these? I think I'm going to try that next week. That's my other question for y'all. Did you guys like that 30-minute one? I have no idea how it got there. I just kept talking. I only realized it when I was editing it. It was 41 minutes and I brought it down to 30 something. Anyway, y'all like that, or you like me to cut it up a little more? Because next week I might do a combined part 1 and 2 so that I just have 1 episode. Let me know your thoughts. All right, y'all, hit that subscribe button so you know when this week's part 2 is coming up. And please, as always, remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love. Bye, guys.